You know, I just can't stay away from this game. Well, I can, seeing as how long it's been since the last time I uploaded. Hello, everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Honestly, it's almost as if I'm trying to avoid this game and trying to make it go away from my mind. Well, that is part of the reason. The other one is a lot of medical problems I've actually had over the last couple of months, actually. I mean, I've had slow uploads, but this project should have been done by now, despite the fact that it's still utter shit, and the frame rate still already is giving me a headache. It's been quite a while since I ended up coming back to this project, and again, I apologize for it. A lot of my medical problems get in the way, but what I'm going to be doing is, hopefully by the time you get this episode, I will have scheduled all the other ones, because I'm actually going to use the Game Anyone scheduler for once. Because, you know, I started using it on YouTube. It's a very handy feature. Maybe I should actually start using it more. Anyway, last time we ended up finishing up half of the farmer level, which I still find, honestly, I can say without shadow of a doubt, this is probably, I think, the worst stage in this entire game. Because the first stage was boring. Make no mistakes. The first stage was absolutely boring and showed a lot of things that were going to be very wrong with this game. This level, I think, is the poster example of all the flaws that are with it. And I know I ended up covering it in the last part, but I just need to emphasize it. It's just so bad. Just so god dang bad. And just to do a comparison on the frame rate, after a while, since it's been a while since I came back to this series, I actually ended up hacking my Nintendo Wii to prepare up a game that I actually want to do for Game Anyone that I actually enjoy, and is actually a good game. I know, me doing a good game? What is this miracle? Anyway, one of the things about it is the game I'm doing is a European import, and for those of you in PAL regions, you know how you don't have normally 60 frames per second on the consoles. And pretty much what I'm doing is I'm forcing the game I'm going to be doing into 60 frames per second. There's still slowdown points that are similar to Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. However, it's not frequent to the point to where it gives me a headache. It's sad when a European PAL game I'm forcing to run in its non-native frame rate runs better than this game. Anyway, I think I've beaten up that drum enough for this episode. We'll be coming more to it later, believe me. So, pretty much, what are we going to be doing in this episode? We're going to be finishing up this godforsaken farm that is too big for its own good. I feel like, for the farm setting, because the farm setting isn't something new for the Spyro series. There was a futuristic farm setting inside of the Winter Tundra in Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. And that level was big, however, the set pieces were large themselves, and the level didn't feel as wide and empty as this level does. My prime example is, this level is littered with the baskets and pots all on the edges of the level that just force you to go and grab them. That's one thing that I think makes this level seem so much larger than it really is, because really, in comparison, when I think about it, this is probably around the same size as the actual farm mission from Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Thing is, though, there are two things also that can be used negatively when applying it to Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I was going to call it Year of the Dragon for a second, but no, that's the good third game. And my thing is, this is the second level of the game. It's this expansive, this empty, and honestly, it doesn't have much going for it besides a choppy frame rate. The one inside Spyro 2, that was one of the last levels in the game. In fact, that level was entirely optional. Every single level in the final world is actually optional if you go out of your way to grab the orbs. that are around, because for the final boss, you just need to get a certain amount of orbs, and boom, you can fight the final boss. Only thing you really get for 100% is a permanent Super Flame charge up, which is still better than the ultimate reward for this game. Anyway, now to go into some new territory, and by that I mean we're going to be going into our second of the little hub mini-games that are inside these levels that pretty much are littered within this game, and they forgot something when it comes to this one. Oh, yes, they did. Like before, I've cut out the loading times because loading times literally take up about 2 minutes, and I want to get through this as fast as I can.
Spyro, I'm glad you're here. I just knew there was something suspicious about this farm. Space cows are everywhere, and now a big UFO is coming to abduct Farmer Dill's cows. There's a prototype tractor beam on this UFO that you can use to beam up the cows and put them into the corral. Hey, wait a minute. How does Farmer John have a UFO? Farmer Dill needs your help. Will you try rescuing the cows with the prototype UFO?
Wait, so I need to help Farmer Dill with Farmer John's UFO? Wait.
Hurry. Here it comes now. Don't let that nasty UFO get a single cow.
I have many questions right now. For one, did you all notice this area has no image for its skybox at all? Yeah. It's just a pure black image. So, if I were competent enough in chroma key, I'd use that. Second, Hunter's talking about Farmer John having a UFO, but did he mean Farmer Dill? Because Farmer Dill is the one we're helping out right here with this UFO that has the worst controls I have ever used, ladies and gentlemen. You have to use the C stick in order to gain altitude, and use the A button to use the tractor beam. The problem is, though, even anytime you hit the tractor beam, you do this weird little forward thrust that completely stops you. Why would you program that in? Why didn't you just use the saucer controls from Spyro 3 or Spyro 2? They were very competent and did not have it to where whenever I pick up or drop something, I end up lunging forward. Also, love that flat 2D image for the tractor beam. Brilliant. Just simply brilliant. I mean, I understand this was the developers' first game ever that Universal Interactive put them on. I even forgot the developer's name at this point, honestly. And still, there's only so much I could do, because in that same regard, I wouldn't be able to give Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric shit, and oh boy, will I. Anyway, we've got the last cow, so let's drop it, shall we?
That was awesome, Spyro! You saved all the cows! By the way, I found this Dragonfly hiding in the barn. Here.
Okay.
Hey, it's Jingles.
One of my coworkers? That's his nickname.
Did you see that? Farmer Dill forgot to lock the gate and the cows got out. And it looks like there's more UFOs this time. Farmer Dill needs you. Watch out for the gold UFOs. Those mean little guys will shoot your eye out.
Yes, so now we need to do this again, because for some odd reason, the game decided, hey, you know what will be fun? Have them do the same exact mission again, only have it that we have these smaller gold UFOs constantly shooting at you, and if you get shot, you drop a cow. It's really not that hard. It's pretty much the same mission again, and what's stopping the UFOs from just abducting the cows while they're in the pen? Nothing. Nothing. You're not even, say, putting them inside the barn. They are just in an enclosed fence. An enclosed fence with no roof that you can actually end up actually going back in there, and you could actually end up just grabbing another one of the cows. Anyway, I ended up dropping him. I think I dropped him like twice. Alright, so let us go and drop you in. If you couldn't tell, this is sped up, although you'd be forgiven in thinking that it would probably be normal speed. Anyway, we gotta break that. Take the cow. What the heck? Not again. All right. That is... Nope. No. Go away. I want the cow. No. All right. This is getting annoying. Yeah. Break the gold UFOs. The gold UFOs will respawn if you break them, but they make your life a living hell. Good thing you don't have a health bar in this, though. That'd be horrendously bad for you, because you'd constantly be getting hit by pot shots while you pick up a cow. All right, let's grab the last cow, and there we go. So let's go.
Cool, you did it again. Please take my pet Dragonfly as my thanks. Make sure to feed her lots of crickets. She just loves them.
Fuck you! I don't care that I kept...
Hey, it's JDubs.
What?
Do you want to take a spin in the prototype UFO?
What?
Thanks again, Spyro. You can come back.
JDubs is not a name! That is not a name! That's not a name! That's not a name! It's like naming your child hashtag! Why would you name something that dumb? Why JDubs? Why is it Japanese dubs? I don't know. I'm confused now. All right, here's the farmer.
Hey, Spyro, glad you're here. The doors is jammed. I'll set some explosives, but don't have any matches. My mama always told me that I should never play with matches. Anyway, maybe you could help me with the light.
Did they just shoehorn in a don't play with matches? And do it very forced? Okay, and the doors just disappeared. And the cows are floating. Why not? Why do I question anything? All right, give me a dragonfly.
Hey there, Dragon. Thanks for helping out this here farm.
Anytime, Farmer Bill.
Here, take this thingamajig. I was gonna use it in my new smoker BBQ for flavor.
Hey, it's Fiona.
Hey, it's an actual name, unlike JDubs. All right, so we're not done yet. Oh no, we still have a few more dragonflies and a few more treasures to grab. One of the new dragonflies that spawns is once you end up beating the level, these cannons suddenly mysteriously appear out of nowhere. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to light them all with the lightning breath to shoot a UFO. I don't know why we need to shoot those, but oh well. And see the model for those? That model is gonna be reused for something later. That was it? All right, Farmer, do you have anything to say about this?
Oh no, Spyro, the UFO that took the cows is back. It's gonna steal my cows again.
What can I do to help?
We've set up some cannons just in case they come back, but we don't have any way to power them. Maybe you can help us power them with your lightning breath. Just make sure you activate the cannon when the UFO is nearby.
You know, it's been so long since I ended up doing recordings, I forgot that they pretty much just use 3 things of animation for all the characters in this game, and then just put the voice dialogue over it. They don't even attempt to try and do any lip syncing of any kind. Lip syncing? What the heck is that? Anyway, one other mission that is not blatantly told to you is once you free the cows that are around, you have to escort them to the farmer right there by hitting them with any type of breath. I think, well, except for Bubble, because Bubble is really just useful for one thing. Oh no, it got slightly damaged. Whatever will it do? It will just float off into a new area. But let's go and grab that dragonfly by hitting the cows back to him. So, do you have anything to say? Because the thing is, you don't even automatically have to talk to him. You have to talk to him yourself
Thanks
again.
For freeing the cows. You think you can go get them and move them back here?
Okay, sure. Let's hit the cows and get them to move back to him. You get 1 to move them up, and hit him again, and they will run towards him. That's really it. There's no real counter for this. There's no real indication that this is an actual mission, because you can easily end up skipping it. In fact, I believe on my first playthrough I ever did of this game, I think I did skip this Dragonfly because I didn't realize I could talk to that farmer again to get a Dragonfly. I probably should have realized it, but there we go. That little jingle plays when you get all the gems. So we have all 800 out of 800 gems. Thank God. Which means the only thing that's missing are the Dragonflies. And I need to stress this enough again. Don't go after the gems like I'm doing. The only reason I went after the gems was because I honestly thought there was going to be something for it in this game. There isn't. And that... What are those cows do? Okay. No, go back. Stop that. What are you doing? Go back. Go. There. That's all the cows. So, let's talk to the farmer again.
Way to go, Spyro! We'll make a farmer out of you yet. By the way, while you were out looking for my cows, I found this here critter and I think it may belong to you.
How did you find him? How did I not see him?
Hey, it's Cedric.
Hey, it's an actual unique name. Still not as stupid as JDubs. Why JDubs? Did Tom Kenny honestly read this script at all and realize, why do I have to say JDubs? In fact, now that I think about it, maybe Tom Kenny honestly just ended up leaving halfway between the project because some of the Dragonflies aren't even voiced in this game at all. So maybe they just did like one take and then just said, okay, I'm done. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And they just released the game. I mean, heck, Capcom did that with Mega Man 8. That famous voice acting. We have to start Dr. Warway. And I only bring that up because Mega Man 8 was just recently released actually for PSN. But I think this is the last canon. Yes, it was. Because I saw some parts falling, so I think that was indeed the last one. If not, then I have no idea. No, I don't think that was the last one. I think there's one more after this. Although you'd be forgiven if you thought that, you know, that had blown it up, because that clearly had debris falling from it that made it look like it blew up. But let's go to this little cannon right here. Honestly, it just looks like one giant searchlight with no textures on it. Alright. And there it is. Just lands right there. Okay. So, let's grab this Dragonfly.
Hey, it's Flavi.
Hey, it's another dumb name. Like, Flavi? Why Flavi? Anyway, we got another one of these gate challenges, which means Sparks is going to say, congratulations, Spyro, you completed the challenge and freed the Dragonfly. The same thing he says for all of them. And same rules apply. Pretty much you have to hit all of them within the area. What I'm doing right here is I'm thinking it's in a farther out area than it is. They actually put all the scarecrows relatively close together for this one, and I'm rather impressed that they did that, because knowing this game, they would have put them like to the four corners of the earth. Anyway, make sure you get all of them, and after the last one, we'll get our final Dragonfly for this level. Complete the dragon. Complete the dragon, I wish.
Hey, it's Testu.
Hey, that was a butchering of Japanese like I have ever heard. Tetsu. Tetsu. I don't blame Tom Kenny for not knowing Japanese. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to go and meet some pigs on an island.